Hey guys, this is the XRP Cowboy. Hey, this is Billy. We got a little video to make. If you watch my daughter singing, thank you. My thing is this. You know, I was talking to a close person to me earlier, and I was talking about XRP, and I said, do yourself, I'm giving you a gift. Buy some XRP. You're a lawyer. You know what's up with the law. Just, you know, Google Ripple and XRP lawsuit, SEC, and ultimately, you know, spend a little bit of time like you're writing a report about the lawsuit for college. And if you do that, I promise you will buy the shit out of it and make more money than you ever have in your life. Guaranteed. You know? Not financial advice, but you know, this channel isn't about financial advice. It's not about the charts. It's not about fucking price prediction, fundamentals. It's, you know, I would say it's not even about educating the new XRP, you know, or the people considering to buy XRP. I mean, this fucking channel is about the embodiment of XRP. What the XRP shareholders have been through. Fucking hell and back. I mean, it's the pain, it's the suffering we've endured. It's like the fucking vanilla ice cream cone dipped in cherry with sprinkles all the fuck over it. It's just what we've been through, whether you're a roadie or a fucking dreamer. You know, I mean, we've been flying high and then in the same breath wanting to jump off a fucking bridge with concrete boots. And I'm telling you, we fell with optimism. They've pushed us off that bridge so many fucking times. And then we're at the bottom of the fucking river and we can't breathe because Jay Clayton or Gary or just fucking the world, the maxis, are trying to hold us fucking down. We gotta understand though, this XRP, XRP Ledger, Ripple, this isn't just a payment system. We've learned that. It's everything. It's Microsoft, only investment-wise better. And we're going to talk about this today. I wrote some notes, and I'm drinking some fucking whale's blood. People watch this channel because they want to know someone else is going through the same pain they are. And erratic joy that comes from a little move because we know what we own. You know, I was in love with XRP just because of its payment function. XRP. Oh, well, this doesn't mean much, but I believe XRP, computer, volume 5. Fuck, I was trying to do computer, play goth piano music. I mean, I just wanted something festive.
On Amazon Music.
Computer, play dark piano. Whatever. The bottom line is this. I think XRP is going to probably get pretty close to $1 before a settlement if this drags out for a couple more months, unless it just settles tomorrow, because it could. Maybe it should. By the end of this month it should. But the reason being is simple. You know, there's two variables here. One, the technicals. If you don't know what that means, that it's not the technicals of the company, it's the charts. The human emotions. The movement on a chart are just human emotions. And right now, the charts look fucking phenomenal, okay? Generally speaking, when, almost every time XRP's hit 50 cents, it's gone to $1. Just more times than not. But besides that, the charts. But this is the thing. Fundamentals are stronger than the charts, and the charts are strong. And what I mean is, I can't call this a technical because it's not a chart, but you could chart it out. But every day that goes by, you're going to have less people selling because they're close. They're going to, like me, I'm a trader, but I don't trade XRP, but there's a lot of people that do. And they're kind of like, I don't want, it's getting close to a settlement. I'm just going to start trading other stuff. Because they don't want to miss that bang, the boom. And a lot of the whales are traders because their gains are so high, over a couple percentage points movement. But so you're going to have less people selling is what I'm saying, less sell pressure. And the closer we get, the more people are going to be buying and they're going to hold. Lower supply equals a greater demand. Greater demand equals a higher price. We're already at almost 50 cents. It's just inevitable. That fundamental by itself, trumps everything. It trumps everything. So I guess Batman, the Dark Knight, is taking a fucking hatchet to Twitter. Congratulations, Elon, I've forgiven you. We know he knows XRP, because of the tweet Brad Garlinghouse said when he was talking about the emails, how they're exactly what they thought they would be. And Elon texts, no way. And Brad said, no way, like they know each other. Because they do. I think it's Peter Thiel was, one of the early investors in Ripple, or whatever the fuck it was called then. That was Elon Musk's partner at PayPal, and they were talking about a Payment X. It's just Elon's known about this for years. They probably all signed non-disclosures or some shit, So now, and we'll get back to that. I wrote down Jeremy Hogan and Deaton. Well, Deaton's talking. Jeremy Hogan wants to make. He keeps saying how he'd make a prediction, but he's waiting on the John Deaton, the 75,000, people that are, and you should sign up for the lawsuit with them, and they're waiting for. I guess he said, I didn't know this was an amicus, but Jeremy said I'm waiting on the amicus brief of all the 75,000 holders. Well, let me make it clear, Jeremy, whether they say they bought it on the work, the price will go up based on the efforts of Ripple. Well, we've had a couple years to train and to understand that answer. Whether we bought it because of that or not, we're going to answer it correctly. So you can say, no, we didn't. Okay. I think most people didn't know. So Jeremy, you can throw your opinion out there. And ultimately we were talking about Hinman. Fucking Gary Gensler and everybody. Oh, the emails. Here's another interesting thing. Everyone's got their own interpretation of, when Brad said these are exactly what we wanted, and Stuart Alradi stating, when these get out, it's going to make the SRP look like fucking shit faces, it's with little fucking tiny dicks, not average size dicks, And Brad's like, we're going to have the biggest dick in the fucking room, okay? Here's the thing. What he's saying, I know we know it's a threat, but it's we are going to fuck you guys up really bad if you don't give us what we want. Everybody keeps implying that SEC's Gensler's controlling this narrative, but I don't think it is. I think it's Ripple. We've got more high-ranked employees of the SEC that have left in this short of a time. Everyone's starting to question that, and because of leadership it is. Oh, you're going to like my Microsoft theory. So I guess I get into it like this. I was watching, DIA and a couple other people, but when I watched that video where that dude, who was talking about, XRP being a financial mechanism, okay? I was in love with it because of the payments, and then the banks and everything, but he says it's significantly bigger than that. Remember, it can move anything of value. And, I don't know how a computer fucking signal can be a security, but whatever. It is what it is. I play both sides of that, but it's the Microsoft theory, okay? Everybody wants to say XRP can't go to 10K. 20K a coin because they're measuring it on a market cap. Well, this isn't a market cap. This is not the same as a security. In fact, it's not going to be a security. Just like gold is not. If we measured gold's market cap, we would have a significant versus a stock's market cap, a security's market cap. We would have a completely different number for gold if it was a new asset, Point is we can't even measure it that way because, like it's been said multiple times, we've seen it multiple times, all the money. So what it is it's like Microsoft if Apple didn't exist. You'd have Windows on every computer. You'd have XRP and Ripple involved in every money transfer, right? Because it's better. Even if it wasn't every, it wouldn't have to be all the money. But the thing is let's just say the value of Microsoft wasn't what Bill Gates, the creepiest motherfucker alive, sold it for. He didn't say it's specific to my computer, to everyone, because he knew he'd make more money that way. But what if it was worth each computer the value of the computer and all the value that they use the computer for, okay? Whether you're working, it's software, it's programming, information, just emailing, whatever that value is. I believe that's how XRP is, meaning it's the value of the house that gets issued on it, and it's for everyone, like Microsoft was. It's the value of gold. If all the gold was issued on it, it'd be the value of all the gold, the market. It's like Highlander, when it kills something, he takes their strength. It's everything, the derivatives market, just the stock market. I know they say this is going to be a new sector of the S&P, and I do believe that's possible, but I don't think it's going to be a stock. I think the new sector is going to be ETFs of the most purest form of the highest concentrate of XRP. This is a stock on what we own, just like a stock on gold, but it's not the gold, right? Even though some of these companies you can get the gold if you order it, like Link2, not Link2, but Glint, but that's not a stock though. My point is the asset can be turned into a security by ETFs, but it's not, the ETF is not the actual security. It's not the actual gold, That's something separate. It's an asset. So, I wouldn't, I want to say it's an asset, but it's, like you said, it's a financial mechanism. So everything that's put on there, even debt, I mean, a bike can be put on there, anything. And if you have $1 million house, that's $1 million in XRP that's held up. And that house may never leave, you know. The it may even when it changes hands and is sold, that house will still be on the I guess it'd be the ledger. I don't know. I'm not tech guy like that, but that value is locked up. We complain about Ripple owning half the XRP. I guess they own under half now. For the first time in fucking history. But really, there's going to be so much value locked up, which is why Schwartz said it has to have a high value XRP. Supply and demand. Everything of value can be issued on the ledger, is my point. And correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not a tech guy. I'm a technical guy, but not a tech guy. So we got Stuart Alderati, pretty much in a good way blackmailing, saying give us what we want or I'm going to release this. The SEC legally, which is beautiful. We got Elon Musk, who knows about XRP, and when he was referencing Bitcoin, how he talked about how we need a crypto that's green, and he used a bunch of language that's specific, to XRP. And his partner was invested in Ripple, and he commented on Brad's page. We have the Microsoft theory. And then back to the issuance on the ledger. Right now, people would argue with me about this, but XRP is backed by the US dollar by default. It wasn't designed to be backed by the US dollar, but it is. So right now, XRP is at risk if the US dollar nosedives, okay? I know that when the US dollar goes down, XRP value usually goes up, almost like it's when the US dollar is going down in value, I wouldn't say XRP appreciates to compensate, to balance, and then some. But really, if you had $1 million in XRP and the US dollar dropped 20% more, your million would only be worth about 800,000 in spending power, and that's all your XRP would be worth. If the dollar went to zero, you're gonna go down with it. It's backed by the US dollar, but I understand that there's holes in that story, but you get what I'm saying. However, once there's a house, the more things of value issued on the XRP ledger, let's say all the gold was. Now all of a sudden there would be a flipping of it being backed by the dollar if the majority was gold issued onto the ledger. Therefore, if gold went up in value and the dollar dropped, it would not matter, because your value is the gold. Okay, I know this is complicated, and I'm still trying to figure it out myself, but it's only backed by what is issued on it, and right now, to me, it's what you can cash it out with. So, bottom line is, if I buy gold and I issue it on the XRP ledger and I move it and I cash it out and it goes up in value, I'm going to have more money in gold. Okay? Sure, it all revolves around the US dollar pricing, but the value revolves around the asset that is being issued on it. I don't even know if that made any fucking sense, but I know this, my dreamers, you're not here for that. You're here for the fucking whale's blood, the emotions, the love, and knowing that you're not alone. Love. This is too long. I would have given you all of my heart. Yeah, there's someone who's torn it apart. She has taken almost everything. If you want, I'll try to love again. Baby, I'll try to love again, but I know the first cut, it's the deepest. Baby, I know the first cut is the deepest. You know, I'm a Texas Hold'em player and an investor, and I've never seen anything positioned better for a royal flush than Ripple with their lawsuit. If you work with percentages and probabilities and just a little bit of logic, generally speaking, you're right with your conviction. And that's what I see with this case in this trial. Like and subscribe. Everybody needs to become a roadie or a fucking dreamer, right? Because everyone watching this is.